As we approach the trade deadline and see this pennant race beginning to take shape, find themselves on the outside looking in.
That they do, Matt. Unfortunately, they haven't shown a lot of life at any point so far this season. To be honest, I'm not sure anybody thinks they have what it takes to climb back into this race. And if they're going to do it, we're going to have to see some signs of that really soon.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Mullins has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first
Here's Steve Pearce now. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Popped him up. Sucre waits on it, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Runners going. Strike taken to throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Villar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Nunez is after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris
First
Davis
baseman.
now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for Boston. The center
Ready to
fielder,
deliver. Here's the
Jackie
first pitch.
Bradley Jr.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Now batting. The second baseman, Brock Holt.
Here
Your
comes the
attention,
Baltimore
please.
skipper out of the
Now
dugout on
pitching
his way
for
to
the
the mound.
Orioles.
And a change is
38.
forthcoming, as that's going to
Pedro.
do it for his starter here this evening.
Bravo.
He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his
Now batting.
soft contact
catcher.
is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly
That's
impossible
good.
for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Christian Vasquez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on 2nd and 3rd, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mullins coasts under it. 1 away. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Riding in for Boston,
Eduardo
Nunez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bradley at third. Holt at second with one away. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are two gone in the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 0-2. To third. Ruiz fields it cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Leo Ruiz. Last time through was a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now at the plate, number 1. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back safely. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Smith isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
You know, D-Roy, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout. Looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Number 47.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. High chopper over to first. Backhanded. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We'll look at. Here's J.D. Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Grounded up the first baseline. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No hits to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there. Probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Popped him up. Pearce is there. 2 down. Ryan Brazier takes over here with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Chris Davis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
In there, and it's even at 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Smith has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lock in a good battle. Here comes another one. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In order go the Red Sox, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue from the stretch. And oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. On the ground to third. Devers has it. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
The batter.
So coming to the plate, Jesus Sucre. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1-1 the count now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it, and that's in there, base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now at the plate, number 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Fouled away. Rickard, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you see this?